a cute one.
They're going. They're doing the graphics.
I want that person.
It's a real good story.
Yes.
No, I'm glad he lived. But the award.
Good point.
I'm switching my answer now. There we go.
I was just gonna say you want it because you're so sweet and innocent.
Travis.
There's a semi. Game on! What's up, everyone? And welcome! Oh my gosh, I wasn't ready for it. I was not ready for the pom-poms. I love it so much.
I wasn't either.
Nice.
Yes,
NFL schedule.
Yeah. Welcome you guys to Bougie Sports Squad. Everyone, please subscribe if you're watching us on YouTube. I would love that. Also, check out the website at bougiesports.net. You'll be able to catch up on all the other podcasts that we have going, like last night's podcast where the Squad Pod talked to Hayden Grove about mental health. And you could also catch Posh's podcast about the UFL. And we'll go into that a little bit later. We'll be able to hit that. Right now, we're all patiently waiting for the schedule release. Let's see.
It's coming. I see it right here.
Ooh-wee.
So give me a second here.
Mm-hmm.
The Browns are giving us our fall plans. We get August to hopefully February.
All right, I got it.
Only. What if only our work schedules was like this? Yay! My work schedule dropped. Yay!
Oh boy! All right, let's see. Oh, that's hard to see.
It is hard to see. That was what they posted on the website because on the Twitter page they're just doing a corny video with Brownie the Elf. So, that's what I could get. But if I get something better, I'll grab it for you.
Does that first game? Is that at home?
I will read it off to you since it's awful.
Orange is home.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, got it.
Yep. Let me grab it here.
All right. Sorry, you guys. We're right now. The schedule just came out. I forgot that I was live on this one. So I'm double living. That looks like the first one we have an AFC North game against the Cincinnati Bengals. The last time we played them, I think we won. I think about a couple years ago, I remember playing against the Bengals and winning that first game.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's good. Maybe that's good. You know, I don't know. What do you guys think about going against the Bengals right off the gate in AFC North?
Start it with a bang.
Let's get fired up.
Yep.
Wait, you guys, we got the Ravens. So that's two of our AFC North games back to back.
You guys, this is a rough go up to that bye week. If you look at teams like the Lions are no joke. We know that.
Yeah.
Vikings, the same thing. And Vikings, that's a London game, isn't it? Most likely.
Yes.
That's a London game.
Yeah.
So right now we're looking at the Cleveland Browns schedule. We'll take a look at the schedules as a whole. But at this point, we're taking a look at Cleveland Browns.
Wow. What do you guys think about that bye week pretty much being right in the middle? That's not too shabby.
No, not bad, but not great. I mean, a later bye would be great going into the playoffs, but I think it breaks up the season nicely for them too.
Yeah, because last year, remember, it was really early.
Mm-hmm.
So they made the London. So the Steelers So they made it so that the Vikings are in London several weeks in October. That's nice for Paul Brown, UK. But the Steelers, the Browns play, if I remember correctly, the Browns play, and then the next week in London, the Steelers play. or something like that. So I guess they're making it so that we both come back with jet lag. I don't know. I don't know.
That's a good
That's
point.
gonna be interesting. That's the way. Yeah, I can't wait to look at the international. I need to look at the international schedule. But if I remember correctly, it's like back to back. The Steelers and Browns are in London playing Vikings.
We begin and end with the Bengals.
So, all right, let's just keep really quick. We have the Bengals first in the away game with the Ravens. The Packers, that's at home. It's a home game. Then away the Lions. Vikings, Steelers. You guys, okay. What about, do you guys see any of these away games that you'd be interested in going to? I like the Chicago Bears game.
The Lions are I would say the Lions.
Wow.
The Lions, because they're in a dome, girl.
Oh yeah, the Lions.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, there's a Vegas game again. Away game again to Vegas.
Vegas would have. I don't know. Vegas would have been helpful if I was still living here because that was only like an hour flight.
But cheap flights to Vegas, cheap flights to Chicago, and like getting to Chicago, it's like you lost no time on your flight there. It's actually like you leave at 4 and you get there at 4.
Yeah,
I love that. Then the weather, like that's the thing, isn't it? At the end,
that could be it.
Telling you the Lions game.
Yeah,
and that's in Detroit.
Yeah,
yeah.
And we can make a pit stop in Michigan too for other things.
That's right. You two like to shop in Michigan.
What's special about what's in Michigan? Do you guys like to shop at in Michigan?
They make good hots.
The devil's lettuce.
Yeah,
the devil's lettuce. The legal devil's lettuce, Posh.
Eagles are going to host the Cowboys, it says, in the NFL opener. What do you guys think about Eagles against the Cowboys to open up the season?
Oh.
I don't know.
It seems like it might be a beat down by the Eagles, right? To the Cowboys.
How healthy is Dak? I just want to know how healthy is Dak? And where is Dak with his recovery?
We'll pull this up again in a little bit. Let's get back to business up here.
It said that after facing the Cowboys in week 1, the Eagles won't get much of a break, and that's because they'll be traveling to Kansas City to face the Chiefs in week 2. So there's going to be a Super Bowl match, a rematch in the second week.
I wonder how the Chiefs are going to, if the Chiefs take them out in that one.
You guys, what do you think about 3 games on Thanksgiving? It says a triple header.
You always gotta love a triple header on Thanksgiving.
Yes. Also on another triple header, you guys, on Christmas Day, Chiefs, Cowboys, and Lions will all be pulling double duty.
Wow.
See, it's always the same teams, right, that get those type of games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
James says, can you pick any one of these games where we'll actually be favored? From Facebook. James from Facebook.
Let me go back and look and see.
I need to look again.
The
Titans? Just kidding.
The Titans? Don't we play the Jaguars?
The Jags.
The Jaguars.
Shador and Hunter meet up.
I don't think we're not playing the Jaguars. And I think maybe with Travis Hunter on there, they might be better. What about the Patriots? I think we'd be better than the Patriots, right? I mean,
hopefully.
I would think that would be something. And I agree with Lana. I would think the Titans, they would have us.
Can you put the Browns schedule back up there?
Yeah, of course I can. That's what I'm here for.
Mm-hmm.
How about
let's take a look. I would love to see the Jets game. I always wanted to go to a Jets game.
The Benny and the Jets.
I always wanted to see a Jets game.
It'd be Justin Fields. Wait, isn't everybody there? Oh wait, or is that
I want to see what that new coach does with the Jets. I want to see what the new coach does with the Jets. I want to see want to see the what who will be by then, who will be the quarterback, and I also the three Cyclone players, the three players from Cyclone from Iowa State. Well, Alan Lazard may not be there. Yeah, there's talk of trading Alan Lazard out of Jets, but I do want to see Breece Hall running back. Yeah, so I'm excited. I want to see that Jets game.
What game are you guys looking forward to first? You want to start that, Lana? Or do you have
Oh my gosh, I'm most likely to probably. I always look forward to the first big rival game, and I don't want to not say the Bengals aren't there, but I'll go Ravens. I think the Ravens.
Yes, considering how bad we beat them one time last season.
I was there.
Yeah, I was like one time last season.
It was awesome, you guys.
I'm interested to see them play against the Ravens, but I would have to say no. I'm gonna have to agree with that. The Ravens, that week 2, because we'll get a taste of what Well, I mean, just like last year, I mean, by week 2, we were already calling the season. So we'll pretty much know by week 2,
right?
if it's going to suck or not.
Oh, here's another interesting.
That's how I see it anyway.
I mean, I'd like to see how that London game is going to go. I'm interested in that. I think
that's an exciting one. Yeah, that's a good one to be excited about.
Cleveland fans in London and everything.
Oh, here's a good point from 330 to go.
Yeah.
The league sent a clear message what they think of the Browns squad, not a single primetime game.
That'll change.
Yeah, it could flex. It could flex down.
Good.
True.
Well, they can flex out, by the 5th week, the last few weeks ago, it could be flexed out, depending on what other teams are going through.
Yeah,
I would like to think by the bye week we'll have a good idea of what our quarterback situation will be for the future. I'm hoping by the bye week anyway. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Some comedians.
I don't know, it kind of looks scary, right? When you look at the schedule, I'm like, eek.
That start is scary to me.
I mean, yeah, you guys are looking for the Ravens. I feel like.
Which home game would have you fail a breathalyzer by halftime? All of them.
Exactly.
In unison. All of them.
It was even before I walked into the stadium when I went the last time at the Muni, I think I don't even remember most of the game. I just remember standing on my seat most of the game.
Well, remember when I warned you guys at that stadium lockup show, there are cameras all over that stadium that I didn't realize were there.
They must have had a fun time watching my ass bust my ass in the dog pound.
They are in this little room and they're watching everything. And they're like section 115, row 22, vaping. I'm like, oh my God, how can you see that person? They're like this big on the screen. Anyway.
How do I watch Stadium Lockup? How do I watch Stadium Lockup? The Browns episode of Stadium Lockup.
It's on A&E. It's got to be streamed somewhere too. It's so good, you guys. You have to watch that show. It's so good.
We have another comment here. With the Titans not being until week 14, there's a slim chance we could see Sanders versus Ward by then. That might be the primetime game.
That you're right. That could be it.
That might be the time we see that change to a primetime, because I've seen them change. Flip-flop some games in the middle of the season, especially when you have a high-profile player like that being able to start or play.
Yeah, and other teams may be falling by the wayside by then. Other teams may be falling by the wayside, injuries, things like that.
So like I said, by the bye week, which is the middle of the season, we should have a pretty clear picture as to what our quarterback situation is going to be, I would hope.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Hampton, to you. I will check it out. That's the type of perfect programming for when you're cleaning the house to look at.
Yep,
That's
it's
my
so
buddy.
good.
That's my buddy, Mr. Ham.
Oh, that's cool. Great.
Yeah.
Great. Cleaning the house this weekend won't be boring. Good.
Oh, no. Funny enough, he lived in Denver for a little while, and we actually met as friends and worked for the same employer out in Denver and found out we were both Browns fans, and then we were just friends. Yeah, that's my buddy.
How funny is
Like
that?
family now, actually. So,
It's such a small world, I tell you.
Yeah.
It truly is. It's crazy.
Yep.
I hope you have the greatest neighbors. I hope you have the greatest neighbors.
Oh, I know. That's where I'm getting like, we'll see how that, because that's always a crapshoot, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You never
I hope
know.
they're like major Browns fans. I hope they're Steelers fans.
Oh, they're all over. We already know in that general neighborhood, because where my husband's staying is the general neighborhood where we're going to be living. So if the angry Cavs fan yelling in the morning is any indicator as to what kind of sports fans we have in the general neighborhood, I think I'm going to be just fine.
Yes.
That's
funny.
Oh, Lana, I'm still working on these too.
Oh my God.
They're almost done. Oh, I feel so horrible. I know.
I told her if she was in my vicinity, I was going to knock those things out of her hand.
Love the hot fries.
Oh my gosh, I have some hot fries too. If you guys are just joining us, thank you so much. The NFL schedule has just got released. We've been talking about our first reactions of the NFL schedule. Is there any way we can see something? I
can share my screen and I could show you the schedule up here for, let's see, where is it? Let's see if I can get it. Let's see.
So we can find out like right now who they are saying who has the most like the hardest schedule and the easiest projected schedules.
Let's see what we have here.
Now this is everyone, right?
Yes, this is week one. Week one. Okay. So I'm trying to zoom in a little more. Is that good?
That's great.
Can you see it? Or do you want it a little more?
Oh, I think it looks great.
Okay, great. So we can talk about it. We have no thanks. Okay. So what we have right now for week one, for Thursday, September 4th, we're going to open with the Eagles and the Cowboys, followed by the Chiefs and the Chargers, and then Sunday. Yeah, so those are going to be our games to start off the season. Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, the Dallas-Philadelphia game, we already talked about that. It seems like that feels like a beat down. Kansas City, LA, doesn't that seem like boring? Boo, I don't want to care
about an AFC West rival thing, so it only really matters out here in Denver. Nobody gives a shit about it out in Cleveland, back east.
Right.
All right, so to open.
The bottom, the basement of Ohio, you guys, Cincinnati and Cleveland. I think that's so funny.
Yeah.
That's gonna really, you guys. That's gonna stay a lot because if we come in getting our butts kicked at hello by the Bengals. It's gonna set the tone, right? It's gonna set not a good tone either.
Right.
No, I mean, well, look at the tone that was set by week 2 for us, right? Last year.
Sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ellis in Orlando, in Florida. Lots of Tampa Bay and Browns fans. We're gonna have to have 2 TV sets there at 11 a.m. So
He is. But you know what? That game is also telling me right now, the Cincinnati our game, that that's very, very early Muni lot time, everyone. Just so everyone's aware. Look at the start time. It's a 1 o'clock game, so we got to get there early.
Yeah, we're already late.
Oh yeah, this is all in Mountain Time. Jesus, I can't.
Is it in Mountain Time?
all my times are mountain time because of where I'm at right now. So yes, it is a 1 o'clock. So add 2 hours to this, everybody that's viewing out east.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna miss the early 11 o'clock games.
So 11 o'clock, guys, is 1 o'clock.
Yes. So let's go to the next.
We have to be there early.
Okay. So we'll start right here. Anything sticking out to you here? I'm interested to see the Commanders week 1.
Me too.
Yeah. Just how
I
good,
love them.
how well that Jaden Daniels played.
Jackson
I'm really
Dart.
interested to see if he has a sophomore slump or not.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that happens.
I want to see Tampa Bay too.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think he will.
Giants.
Yeah.
The Giants, I'd be curious to see who's going to be the quarterback there too.
Oh,
I think that the Giants would get their butt kicked in that one. The Pittsburgh Jets game would be interesting too, because if Justin Fields is going to be the quarterback there, that would be awesome. The New Orleans Arizona game, that's another New Orleans. We don't know who the quarterback is going to be there at all. None of those seem exciting, right? Just
No.
nothing. Something good.
Pick a pin in New Orleans. Saints, everyone recently crashed out. The New Orleans Saints picked up that old quarterback, Tyler Schloff, or you guys know what I'm talking about? Tyler Schloff.
You mean old as an old to be drafted? Older, like he's 24 when he was drafted, not
like Bo Nix.
Yeah. Be like Bo Nix, older there. And they recently picked up Hunter Deckers. Now, Hunter Deckers is from Iowa State. He got caught up in the gambling controversy that was at Iowa State. So this is a redemption. So I know he's going to work hard during the summer and try to earn a spot. So it's going to be. I'm really curious about that Saints game.
I think when you scroll up a little bit, Lissandra, we're going to see the game down the other way. That Baltimore Buffalo game. There's the game. That's the game. There's a rematch of what happened in the playoffs last year against Baltimore.
Yep.
And now that looks like that would be the game of the week we're all going to be waiting for.
That's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's Sunday.
And then who's Monday night? Chicago.
Oh no.
Go Bears. Something went wrong.
Oh no.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh,
It's probably everyone's on the site.
I know.
Okay,
well, we'll go up to Monday, and then that is it. We'll go back here and chat a little bit, and I'll see if I can get that site to come back up.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah.
That was so much fun, though.
That
was like fun, exciting, nerve-wracking, but don't you guys don't you feel a little hopeful again, though? I do.
Always.
Yeah, a little bit, right? A little bit.
Always.
Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo.
September 11th. Oh.
Boo.
I feel like that Cleveland-Baltimore game is going to be one of those games that we're going to see, and it's going to be like 99% of people think Baltimore is going to win.
Yeah.
And the only 1% of people that will say Cleveland's going to win are people from Cleveland.
Us.
I'm going to put this up here so we know that it's week 2 so everybody can see. Yeah. We're talking week 2. Let's go here.
Bears and Lions are always good.
Always.
That's just an iconic matchup.
Yep.
Oh, is that Eagles and Steelers?
No, that's the Seahawks.
Yeah, it's like really tiny on my screen.
What's going on in Seattle?
Let me see if I can make it a little bigger here.
That's okay. Oh, there you go. That's good. Yeah.
What's the quarterback situation? Is that Gino? Gino and did they re-sign Gino?
Who signed Gino? I forgot.
Gino.
Do you know? Do you know who signed Gino?
Oh, he went to the Raiders.
Oh,
Are you talking about Geno Smith?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, he went to the Raiders.
I got. Okay, so what's the quarterback situation in Seattle going to
I
be?
think they're going with either a
Didn't have
Sam Darnold. That's who they picked up. Sam Darnold.
Sam
my
Darnold.
gosh.
Yeah, the Seahawks picked up Sam
Okay.
Darnold, and they have Drew Lock. So
I
that's
feel-
going to be an interesting battle right there. I'm interested to see who wins that battle, considering how Sam Darnold shit the bed for the Vikings there.
Mhm.
So we'll see how that works.
Nobody talks about how good he was at the beginning of the year. They just love.
No.
Oh, he was so good, but that's the thing.
Yeah, he was.
That's what sucks about how fickle the media is. Like you could just like that with our Cavs, you could kick ass all season and shit the bed when it counts, and that's all people will remember.
That's all they care about.
Yep.
But it feels like there's a very small handful of teams that have a real grasp on the quarterback situation. I mean, it feels like just a shit show everywhere.
I'm actually
Like, we don't
interested
know
to see Bo Nix because I wasn't expecting him to be good, and he's pretty damn decent. So interested to see that. And we have a Super Bowl rematch here.
Yeah. That's,
Yes.
That should be a good one.
Like I was thinking about like Kansas. Let's talk about Kansas City right now. They, Patrick Mahomes. He's still a great quarterback, but every year he's been consistently worse. And I know I'm talking about he's still great. Travis Kelce. Do you guys still think there's any steam left in Travis Kelce? I don't know. I see a regression for the Kansas City Chiefs, and I see a regression for, I'm going to say it, this is going to be my hot take, the Detroit Lions. I said it before. I feel regressions for both of those teams. What do you guys think?
I definitely agree with you on the Chiefs. I think that'll be there. You could be right a little bit on the Lions too. I see it more so though with the Chiefs. I think you're right. I think this may be Kelsey's last year coming up.
I agree. I think he's on the downward of his career. The downward. He's ready to call it a day. Yeah. I'm actually surprised he came back another season, to be honest with you.
It's time to marry Taylor Swift and have kids.
One more season? You think if they would have won, do you think if they would have won the Super Bowl, he would have came back again?
Nope.
Probably not.
Yeah. It would be like, right off to the sunset right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're a billionaire, lady.
I wanted him to propose to her in the middle of the field.
Me too.
To the art line.
We all do.
He has to. I would die.
I would die.
I would absolutely. I'll put on my sparkly leotard and dance around with my microphone like her.
Oh, God. Remember my video of him at the last softball game? That was the greatest moment of my life.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. It'll be like a Eras tour.
We're all going to be together again this year at the David and Jogu softball game, including Lysandra, who is coming back.
Yep.
Yes. I can't wait.
June 19th. We will all be there.
Yeah. I don't know why they scheduled it on a Thursday. I don't know why.
I don't either. Isn't that bizarre?
Last year, was it on a Thursday? Or it was on
a Saturday.
It was a Saturday. And I've done more tweeting and press about it than them. I have. I've done more promotion of the softball event than them.
You're right. They have not done anything.
Do we know
who saw something about it? I
bet you I can name one person right now. Here's going to be another hot take that's going to be there. Shador. He's definitely going to be there.
You're right. Oh, he will so be there.
Yeah.
He will so be there.
I wonder if Daddy will. Because if Daddy's going, then let's mommy's going.
Are we gonna talk about Daddy Sanders or
do you want me to on Sanders? Of course I do. Like if I was going to be starstruck by anyone, I mean Shador. I'm letting it go at Shador. I don't want to get involved in it. I feel like I want him to do his best, and I'm not going to speculate on him. Just let him do his thing. But Daddy, when you got Deion Sanders, if he was in front of us, I'd be like, Deion Sanders.
I would fangirl out. I would fangirl out because I know what he means to the game and how talented he is, and much respect. So,
gosh, I think we should do a Bougie Sports Pumps and Bump 3.
I love it. I love it. I haven't.
She
I just
said
have a
pumps in
feeling.
a
I
bump.
just feel like we're going to. One of us for sure are going to see Deion Sanders this year. I said it. I almost spelled it. I didn't
Put
I
it
don't
in
know
the
if there's
universe.
Someone here. I just feel it. It'll still feel like me though. But one of us are going to encounter him.
Yes, we will.
Yes.
I love
am me.
Shiloh. I just love
his
Shiloh
brother
Sanders.
seems
I am not
hilarious.
announcing my
Too.
love for Shiloh Sanders.
Yes.
I love you, Shiloh Sanders.
What
I
do you
love
guys,
you.
since we're talking about Franz, what do you guys think about Dylan Gabriel? I want to give him a shot too. He seems
Yes.
fun. Yeah.
He's doing really well.
He
If you
has an
watch
arm.
in the rookie mini camps, if you watch any of the video and see any of the feedback, he's been doing really well. I mean, they say Shador's throwing well too, but he's really kicking it up. Mason Graham's doing well too. I mean, I know he's not a quarterback, but he's still. I've seen
I
a lot of
stopped
good.
believing in minicamp and drafts.
I know.
I said what I felt about Shador because I haven't got to talk to you guys about that. How do you guys feel about Shador coming to Cleveland and it's feeling, which I hate, like you have to pick a side, like you have to pick a quarterback and you're either pro Shador or anti Shador. What are your guys' take on that?
I think we should support our team no matter who the
Right.
quarterback is. If you are a fan, you're going to support that. I mean, we still supported our team despite, who our quarterback was before. It's okay to support the team despite not approving of the quarterback situation, good or bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that we should ride. I'm going to ride or die with my team.
Mm-hmm. We ride it, John. Yeah, no, I agree. Same thing. I've always said that too. I'm supporting the front of the jersey, not necessarily the name on the back of the jersey. Does that make sense? When people would come at me about Deshaun Watson, I'm like, I don't want him to fail because if he fails, my team fails, right?
Yeah.
So if all these guys come out the gate and Kevin Stefanski has to stand there on Sunday, as hot as he is, and say, who should I pick? There's so many of you. I don't even know who to pick right now. That's what I want for my man when he's standing there coaching his team.
That's not a bad problem to have, right? It was just
right.
Like, for you and all the guys that are courting you. Like that's not a bad problem to have.
Exactly.
All right. Like who's gonna take me
Exactly.
out this weekend?
Come on.
Exactly.
I like that. I love. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. Like
Exactly.
I hate that. I feel like when I call the fan police. That sometimes people like try to make it feel like, oh, you have to feel some type of way, or like, why? We can just sit back and watch the show, right? Why don't we see what's going on without picking a side?
Team.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh. I don't know. That
It's your
just annoys
team.
me. I think we should just
It's your
leave
team.
that boy alone. Leave that kid alone. Let
Right.
him do his
You're
job.
right. He is a kid.
Yes.
He's a kid. They all are kids.
Yes.
Adjusting in this insane adult world, with something like that move from college to NFL is no joke. I mean, I feel
brutal.
bad for them,
It's
I
brutal.
do.
And then when
They're
you come in,
handling it better.
people want to take your head off and prove a point.
With what?
I was impressed when Dylan Gabriel, and I know the reporters, they have to get their takes. It's their livelihood.
Oh, I
They've got
saw
to
that.
get those takes.
So
I love Dylan Gabriel said, that question's dividing us. That question is dividing us. When he told her that question you're asking is dividing us,
Yeah.
he was like,
Did I miss something?
he didn't say this.
He said that to Mary Kay. He said, I'm not going to answer a question that's going to divide the locker room or something like that.
No, I missed this. When did
I was like, go.
good. That is so good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What is she
I
asked?
was so proud.
What's the question she asked?
I don't know. She always asks to
Oh,
come after.
she asked, how do you feel about
Shady.
everyone is choosing Shador over you? Or
Yeah, that's what it was.
it was something. I'm paraphrasing, guys, but she said something. What do you feel about them choosing you over you, whatever? And he was saying that is the type of questions that is dividing the locker room.
What? Okay, I didn't know that. Now I just even like him better. Yeah,
Yep.
exactly where we all.
I love that.
I think we have two good young quarterbacks.
I'm like, you got moxie, kid. You got moxie.
Yes. And
Yep.
did you see too, though I don't know who the reporter was, nobody, whatever, but Dylan Gabriel was up there and I felt so bad for him. He walked away and this reporter's saying, he's like, I'm taller.
Yes.
And I'm like,
I've seen
as a
that.
short person,
Yeah.
I was like, that's unnecessary. Who do you think you are?
I wonder
You
if he got
know?
fired.
Oh my God.
Because they were saying something about that. Yeah, they're like this reporter that was like talking about Dylan Gabriel's height and stuff.
It was rude.
Dang.
At Lou McCartney, shout out to at Lou McCartney of Burning River Browns podcast. He broke it down on the day of NFL draft that he did some research on Dylan Gabriel, and Dylan Gabriel is bringing 63 starts, and when you're short, you compensate, and so he has a cannon arm, and he showed that in camp. He showed that in camp. So he compensated by having a good arm. He's on the 63 starts. He's no chopped liver. There was a reason why they picked him. There's a reason why.
There's successful
So
short quarterbacks that were in the league. I mean,
Baker
Drew Brees was
Mayfield's not very
successful.
tall.
Drew Brees was successful. He's gonna be Hall of Fame.
Mhm.
I mean,
Mhm.
Russell Wilson isn't the tallest guy, and he was successful at one point. So it is possible to be successful as a quarterback and not be super tall. I mean, Baker's doing just fine too, and he's not the
Baker's
tallest
doing
guy.
it.
He is killing it in Tampa Bay, and I'm so happy for him.
Me too. I'm
So
so
happy for him. So
You know who really is really tall though? Lana's guy, Joe Flacco. I think he's like one of the tallest quarterbacks.
he's like
ever.
6'6" or something, isn't he?
Yeah.
I love Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna look it up.
One of the tallest. Seriously.
Daddy
Joe Flacco
Flacco.
was 6'6". Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Flacco's dreamy. He's dreamy.
He's
The tallest
Yeah.
NFL quarterback ever is Dan McGuire, who stood
Oh.
6'8".
6'8".
Whoa.
Oh.
You guys, I know a different sport, but if Evan Mobley,
She shifted gears. I'm still pissed too.
I know. So listen to this, you guys. Standing next to Evan Mobley, I am as tall as Evan Mobley's legs. The top of my head goes to Evan Mobley's hip. No joke.
I believe it.
Like, I mean, that's how tall some of these. I'm just talking about athletes in general. Tall athletes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's just crazy.
Yeah.
And a quarterback 6'8", I can't even I don't know. How do you keep up with your legs? I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Giraffe.
But
running.
then what you have is that's why being short kind of sucks because you can throw the ball over people. Like the
I
thing,
know.
Dylan Gabriel, if I put my hands up, he ain't getting that ball past me. He ain't pass long enough, but he ain't getting past me. That's for sure. I was like,
I was so surprised to see how tall you were, Yvette. I felt very tiny. And then Lana made me feel tall. But,
I have that
How
effect
tall
on
are you,
people.
Yvette? How tall are you, Yvette?
Me, I'm almost
Yeah.
5'10".
5'9". Oh, yeah. That's
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you
We
ever
got-
model, Yvette?
Small, medium, large.
Just on Instagram.
Okay.
I'm extra
I don't
tall.
play basketball either. Oh God, no. Ooh,
Mhm.
my daughter's tall too. She's gonna be tall too.
She is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like you can tell we're in the process of moving because I can see some of my boxes in the background. So yeah, I don't mind that. But lots of things going on, lots of changes happening. While we're talking about that, I want to go ahead and Posh, tell us a little bit about what you've been up to with the UFC, where people can. Yeah, I know I always call it UFC.
Okay, UFL. UFC. That's
I
the
always say that.
Yeah,
the
we have
UFL
something
is
coming up on
all
Thursday.
week. Yeah, the UFL
please
is
talk
winding down. Whose birthday? Did you say birthday?
No, I said Thursday we have something good coming up with the UFL. And
Yes, this has been an awesome week with Bougie Sports. It was kind of like super guest week, you know. I was riding off the fumes of watching you guys with Hayden Grove, and so earlier this week, I want to shout out Browns Fans Girl and Lysandra for helping me behind the scenes interview a UFL player named Abdul Beecham. He plays for the St. Louis Battlehawks. Now, spring football season starts in March, and then the championship game is going to be June 14th on Saturday, and I will be at the game. I got my tickets today. Boyfriend purchased the tickets today, and so the spring football league is winding down. But the most exciting thing is the chance to maybe get a chance to play in football. And so I'm going to be doing my graduation episode, UFL to NFL graduation episode, where I'll be talking about some players that made film, that made their mark, that should think about sending their film to certain places in the NFL. So I've been gearing up for that for a long time. And I just can't wait for that episode. I have some surprises planned, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's been an exciting 10 weeks, but my name of the show is It Ain't Over, but it's almost over.
It ain't over.
But I'm happy. I'm happy, but no more football withdrawals, I joke, because we're soon getting into camp and things like that. And I'll be seeing you guys June 19th, so that'll help me.
Yes, so
Help me get through it.
excited.
This is going to be
That's
such a
softball
fun
with that.
reunion. I can't
It
wait.
is. It's going to be a really, really fun summer. I'm totally excited.
Totally.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're really, really, really kicking butt, and really proud of you. Like, just to
Me
see how
too.
much you've grown in this small amount of time. I can't imagine how
Thank
much
you,
you're gonna
guys. It was
grow and
hard.
keep on going.
Yes.
This is your first
Oh
time
gosh,
doing
I
it.
looked back at my first episode.
Girl, I look back
thank
to
you
my
guys
last
for
week's
helping me.
episode.
Oh, stop, you guys.
I mean, I've been in here for 3 years. Still, you're killing it.
Yes,
Great.
for sure.
And yes, you mentioned
Well, thank
yesterday.
you guys. You guys are offer support. Mhm.
And so are you, Posh.
Yes.
Yesterday, there was another great show at the Squad Pod, kicking it too, hitting it hard on mental health. It's Mental Health Month this month. And if anybody knows mental health, it's the people over here. We need it. We help it. We help each other. We are each other's mental health. And yes, they had Hayden Grove on recently. He was just on The Voice. Tell us a little bit about what you guys talked about. You can find this episode on YouTube. You can also find it on the Squad Pod everywhere. But,
Yes. Yeah.
a little bit.
I love that we actually we focus on men's mental health. We talk a lot of sports, and let's be real, a lot of our fans are male, and I think that men's mental health is kind of shoved to the side and isn't really focused upon. Men are told to just suck it up and be a man, but like Hayden said, mental health and issues with mental health do not discriminate based on sex. So we talked about that, and we talked about the importance of having a great support group. And, I'm grateful that I have a support group in you ladies, because there's times when I thought I was going to go crazy. So when you have the friends and family, I think that it makes it a lot easier to deal with. But, we wanted to emphasize that if you don't have that support, people like Hayden advocate. So it was a good talk.
Yeah, it was good. And we went through some, like we did last year, a lot of like signs and symptoms and things to look out for. And one thing that we did talk about too is, and Hayden made another good point, that, if you have diabetes or you have this or that, you go to the doctor and you treat it. So why do people only go when it's physical? Your mental health is just as important as your physical health. So you have to take care of that, and you have to go be seen. And yes, sometimes you have to take medication. There's no stigma to that. Just do it. Do what's best for you.
And sometimes mental health actually translates to physical issues.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and we talked about the Cavs. We kind of had them on. He was actually at the Cavs game at the last minute. He does this buddies. I can't think of it. There's a buddies organization that he's a part of. And so he took a kid with Down syndrome to the game.
Aww.
Because the person that was supposed to take him couldn't take him. Yeah. So he at the last minute had to take this kid to the game. So he stepped outside his section and jumped on with us for 35, 40 minutes or something.
He totally didn't have to do that. So we love Hayden for that.
Yes.
Yeah. That's so great. Yeah, make sure you guys check that out and subscribe to the Squad Pod. They'll be coming on every month, first Tuesday of every month, but you can look for them coming doing more this summer, along with Posh as well. Like she said, we'll be going to the softball game, doing a lot of things. So yeah, I'm excited for all the things that we have in the future. Excited about the schedule, you guys. New time. Anything else you want to say before we've been on? I'm starving.
No, I know. I have to go eat something too before.
I am so hungry.
I'm gonna go have a plain Greek yogurt
Love
with
you
fruit,
guys.
Cassandra.
I'm doing hot fries and
No
beer.
hot fries, girls.
That sounds good. I'll do a combination of both.
Okay, there you
I'll
go.
do balance. I'll do balance.
That's gonna be my junk food buddy.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. And again, make sure you guys pay attention to your mental health. And like everybody said, it's okay to not be okay. Like they know that's cliche.
No, but it's the truth. It's the truth. I think so.
I mean, I put my grades in.
It's okay, and it's okay, men. It's okay, men, that women, we talk about it, and it's okay, men, if you're, you may do something else, maybe go work out or, you know what I mean?
Right,
So it's okay to, we respect the way you process it, you know what I mean? As long as it's positive, you know what I mean? It's not hurtful to you or anybody else. We got to give men a chance to be men, you know what I mean? How they process their mental.
Nope. Yep. Good point.
Absolutely.
Very good.
All right, guys. Thank you all so much for joining us. Make sure you give everybody a like and a subscribe. Make sure you look out for Lana Superman.
Love the comments, the comedians in this. Love
July 11th.
Yes. All right, guys. All right. Oh, now I got an echo. You hear it?
Better at the end than in the beginning.
Right at the end. We had to go down like that. Down. Like, all right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Go Browns. Go Browns.
Go Browns.
Go Browns.
Wait, let me try this really quick before.